live right now. Ahoy there, YouTube. I'm back again for another Kickstarter critique where I take a look at a different Kickstarter board game every single time, and hopefully with no lagginess or choppiness. I think the setting tweaks I did fix the issue. Booyah. And today I'm very excited to be checking out MasterSweets FE. I don't know what FE means. An easy to learn, fast to play family card game with 12 game modes /5. It has raised 571 of the currency that it needs, 57% funded. So it's an incredibly low funding goal. Well, incredibly low for a board game. 16 days to go. And the thing that immediately catches my eye there is a Rondo run-through. I'd play it over Ticket to Ride. That quote from him alone, I think, would get this funded by itself. Nothing else. This could be a flaming dumpster pile here. I still think that would. 30% off, first days, €21, 12 game modes. There's a lot here. It almost feels like it's a little bit of clutter, but I think there's just enough there. So I do like that. I think that's an appealing image. 697 out of the 1221 you want to raise. Now that in itself, that turns me off a little bit personally, because when I see 1221, it's just such an incredibly low funding goal that, you know what my initial first thought is? This is not going to be a top quality product. I am going to be getting this printed from the Game Crafter or something. And don't get me wrong, I love the Game Crafter. I think it is a spectacular area for people to dream and make their games into a reality. And there's some spectacular games out there. Iron Helm is one of the best solo games I've ever played in my life. And it's there because of the Game Crafter. So that's cool, but, you know, when I see that low funding goal, I'm a little bit suspicious. But let's check out the video and see what's going on.
MasterSweets, you will take up the role of one of the 16 fancier confectioners competing to present the best.
Wait, that was LeBron James. That's LeBron James. That is, no, that's like a weird LeBron James. I don't even know, but the headband, I don't know.
Competing to present the best confectionery delights. On your turn, you can take a card from the market, use a special card, use your roll's special skill. Each row or column from the cookbook represents one recipe. If you have in your hand all ingredient cards that a recipe contains, you may complete the recipe.
Okay, so I typically am not the biggest fan of when they try and teach me the rules during this video. Just give me a snippet, but I don't need to know all the specifics. Let me know what you think about that in the comments below, because I really would love to know the overall consensus, and I might post this later and ask some people. But right now the video is good. It's bright, it's colorful, it pops. What they're telling me is clean and clear and easy to understand, which is the most important part. But it's still not exactly what I think ideally should be here. There's nothing here that's really gripped my attention yet. But let's keep going.
You can also exchange a card from your hand with a card from the cookbook so as to cook a better recipe subsequently. But be careful, because other players can also exchange a card in order to prevent your plan. When the last recipe from the cookbook has been completed, the game is over. The player who has collected the most victory points is the new master of the sweets.
Wow. Okay, so now I kind of see why they did that. And I should watch the whole thing before I comment, but I like to jump in here. I feel like I know how to play the game, like, completely now. Now, that's a different story. Like, if you can give me an exact feel for what this game feels like in this 1 minute and 4 seconds, that's really good. But that being said, I still feel like the first, 10 to 20 seconds really should have been something to really grip my interest. Like, how many players does this play? Did I get this? I don't feel like I got that. Maybe I just didn't notice it. I don't know. Let's keep going. Oh, there it is. There it is. There it is. Okay. It's coming.
Game variants. Competitive. Player. Elimination.
What? I'm pretty sure they typed that in and had a computer read that, which is impressive, by the way, that is, but it was just or maybe they just edited it. They could have been editing, but it was player elimination. I don't know if you noticed that.
Solo.
Ooh.
In the elimination game.
Okay. So that's kind of what I'm talking about here, where I feel like that first 20 seconds should be reserved to tell me to really get me hooked into the game, because I might not make it to the minute 27-second mark. Like, what percentage of people actually make it to that point in a Kickstarter video before they go somewhere else, or they scroll down, or do people watch the entire video? So I'm saying maybe you lead off by saying this is cooperative, this is competitive, this is player elimination, this says solo, it's 2 to 5 players. Maybe you lead off with that, I think. But I'm not sure. Do you know that you are a Marvado? I do not know what a Marvado is. Fill me in, please, Sir Warrior.
Clash of Sweets, each player will create his own unique cookbook and will try to steal his opponent's recipes. In the cooperative variant, Sweets Workshop, each player will hold the cards in his hand, facing the rest of the players. The other players will give him...
See, like right here, Hanabi won the Spiel des Jahres. There are a lot of people who absolutely adore Hanabi, and the fact that I had to get to the minute 39-second mark to let me know that, oh, I can play this like Hanabi. Like this, I'm going to be able to play this the regular way, like Ticket to Ride, like Rondo said, but I also could play this like Hanabi. Like, that gets me excited. And how many people are getting to this 139 mark? You are a Marvado because you have a very random videos intro. Yes, it is very random.
Clues about his cards. MasterSweets is an easy-to-learn, fast-to-play, family-friendly card game.
See, slap that on the front of the baby, not the back of the baby. Because this is, and then... it's so, fill me in on all the juicy details, then show me that minute and 8 seconds where it's like, this is exactly how to play the game, and I now know exactly how to play the game. I feel like that structure of this video would be a little bit better, personally. But that's what I personally think. I don't know, what do you all think?
Great repeatability.
I think that's replayability. I think is repeatability a word? I don't know. I honestly am not very good at grammar.
Please.
Ooh.
Support us on...
I like how they did that. Okay, I didn't notice it. That's the rule booklet. That was a clever idea.
And be the master of the sweets.
I love Star Realms. Star Realms is one of my favorite games of all time. Yes. $697, $12.21. That was a question in the chat. Story: the most delicious card game is here. No matter whether you are a chef or do not know how to switch on the oven, be ready to enjoy the MasterSweets game. You need 3 eggs, 1 glass of sugar, butter. Nope. You need a few minutes for the rules. Okay, I don't like this here. I'm intrigued. Like, if this price point is cheap enough, because here's what I think you're going for with this pledge goal. I have a feeling this is going to be a cheap game, and you've already got me. Hook, line, and sinker. I love the fact I can play this like Hanabi. I love the fact that it can go cooperative. It can kind of grow with my kids. It looks easy to learn, easy to teach. The rule booklet is well done. Rondo himself said it was spectacular. When will you do a Star Realms playthrough? I could do that sometime. I feel like you're just ready. So I want to know the price. That's the first thing I want to know. Because if this, I'm going to guess it's $15 to $20. $21 for the early bird. Okay. Add 21 Europe. Okay, so it's not. Okay, so now I want to see the size of this box. That's my second thought here. Actually, there's one thing. 5 created, 0 backed. Here's another pro tip for you. Pro tip. I would totally, Boards Games UNAC, right now, go back 25 other projects for $1. Make them Kickstarter projects so it'll look good. And then you spent $25, but immediately you don't look like that company who just keeps coming to Kickstarter for money. You're like, hey, can we have some more money so we can make another board game? You look like a member of the community. So that's personally what I do. Let's check out what we got. From Bulgaria. Interesting. Cool. Let's see what the older projects were. Backed 0 projects. All right. MasterSweets FE. MasterSweets TE. MasterSweets. MasterSweets the card game SE canceled. What? What? This is odd. Let's do some digging here. When was this? So this was April 12th, 2019. Okay, that wasn't very long ago. And then, wait, is this the same video? No, this one doesn't have a video. Okay, no, oh, here's the video. Is this the same video? No, it's not. It's not. Is this? Don't tell me this is the same video. It's the same video! Oh my gosh, they did not! Okay, what? this opens up. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. So yesterday, I did a 3D scanner. Okay, I did a 3D scanner for my wacky weekends where I do an electronic project, and by the end of it, I was kind of thinking that in actuality, they were just trying to get rid of inventory. It was not actually a Kickstarter, they were just trying to get rid of inventory, which is highly misleading and unethical, I would say. And I'm wondering if this potentially could be the same thing. Okay, wait, what? This is, oh, no, November 2nd, 2018. My dates are mixed up. So what is this one? They did it again. Okay, so then this is the second edition of the game, right? That's the second edition. So when was the first edition? Let me get the exact dates because I want to make sure I get this. That's the last updated. That's important. So when was this actually funded? When is it funded? Comments. Over 2 years ago. Okay, that's what I need to know. So there have been 1, 2. So this is MasterSweets, but they got rid of the second edition. So they retooled it. They changed the name a little bit. Okay, cool. And 50 backers. 50 backers. That's odd. Okay, let's go to the next one. $5 says it's got the same video. Let's do it. Yep. I don't want to hear it. Is this the same thing? How much are they asking for? Pledged 45,000. So this time they really hit the winner there. 10 game modes. Oh, they just keep adding to the game. This is bizarre. This is so odd. I get, you know what? I guess that makes me feel good about the game. Really? Because now it's like this game's so good that they just keep making it over and over and over again, which would imply it sells, right? I don't know. This is such an odd Kickstarter. Let's just keep going. MasterSweets, the card game, is easy to learn, fast to play, a family-friendly game with great replayability. There's the word, for 1 to 5 players. That's awesome. I love that player count. Rondo, about the MasterSweets. It's really clever, very fun. I'd play this over Ticket to Ride, and I'm very impressed by the breadth of variety this game offers. I love Richard. He's a spectacular human being. Game modes. MasterSweets core competitive game. Very cool. We got how to play the core competitive game mode. MasterSweets in 1 minute. Ah, very nice. So aside from the loudness, that's good. That's what I want to see. In 1 minute. That's great. Clash of Sweets player elimination game. I like how they're doing this. That being said, I would like some reviews, especially considering this is the 4th or 5th edition. I would like some more reviews. Like, you get by with Richard. You get me to this point with Richard, but I'd like to see some other reviews, because if you've shot 4 editions, as if surely there have been plenty of people who have reviewed this game, correct? Correct? Maybe there's also a lot of text here. That's a huge wall of text, and I don't like to see huge wall of text before you get to really useful information. I feel like the people can just kind of zone out at that point. Here we go. Contains good stuff. Game box. 160, okay. 16 roll cards. That artwork. Oh, that artwork is very unique. It is unique artwork. It's not going to be for everybody, though. I personally love it. I do. Okay. Anywho, continue. 90 greeting cards. That's nice. 16 special cards. The rule booklet. And yes, here we go. Here's more reviews. Review in English. Yeah, okay, there we go. Clever little game. This is good stuff. This is what I want to see. I would like to see some of this stuff a little bit earlier. I understand why you put it down here now, because you have so many of them. Stretch goals. Awesome. Our team would be pleased to present you the MasterSweets game as big and beautiful as possible. In order to make it become your favorite card game, we have more content and surprises in mind. Please support us to reach them. New roll card. That is a little bit hard to read, but I really do like how it's carved into the bell there. That's really cool. Shipping. Good. I want to know this first. For the backers, for the European Union, we will deliver the game from Bulgaria. This means if you are in the European Union, you won't have to incur additional customs costs. Regardless of how many stretch goals are unlocked, there will be no additional shipping charges. This is all great stuff. This is really good stuff. United States, €5 to United States, €5 to $6 US. I think they need to change that to US dollars. I'm going to assume, maybe? I don't know. That's odd that it's there because it's on the rest of the world. Who knows? The team. Victor Tihomir Vezela. I apologize. My name is Timur. He's the designer of the game. Cool context. Seems like an odd thing to have there. At least make it clickable, you know. Risk and challenges. We have done about 99% of the illustration work and graphic design of the game. Yeah, that's because it was the 3rd edition. We have done a tremendous amount of research on cost and risk for game production in Bulgaria. Oh, cool. So they produce in Bulgaria. So that, you know what? That gives it a pass. Everything about this gives us a pass right there. Now, that being said, I don't know how many other people are going to go through all of that. So what I mean by it gives it a pass is, I'm assuming that I have absolutely no clue how manufacturing board games works in Bulgaria, what print runs. Like I know about doing it in Asia, doing it in America, and Germany to some extent. But doing it in Bulgaria, completely out of my realm of expertise, and I'm going to guess they do very small print runs there, and they have a factory that lets them do that. So that's cool, and now everything is excused, but I would still, I would reorganize this just a smidge bit. In particular, that video. The video is great. That minute where you teach me how to play the game, that is absolutely spectacular, but I think you should reel people in just a little bit more and saying, oh, you like Hanabi, you like family games, you like solo games, you like Ticket to Ride, you like special abilities, you like being able to play a game a whole bunch of different ways. I want to see that right from the jump. But MasterSweets FFE, let's check out the comments, 4 comments, but this is a newer Kickstarter. What is the difference between this and last year's MasterSweets TE? It's like Madden, different / more modes. Because from the picture, both games look the same. The difference is 12 modes instead of 10 modes. He just answered his question, I think. Yes, the difference is that the new version has 12 game modes instead of 10. Okay, so as backup of the previous game modes, is it possible to get those 2 additional game modes? Yeah, there you go. That's a spectacular question. Can I just get those cards? Yes, I will send you the rules via email. They are fully compatible with your version of the game. So there's no actual new components. It's all just the rules. Huh. That's very interesting. And that, because here's the thing. I've gotten some other games. Yeah, this is actually a perfect example. Look at this. So, oh my gosh, what are the odds that I actually have this game right here? This is Mini Formidable, and this was a game that was made somewhere outside of America and outside of Asia, which are the 2 most typical ones. And what they did is they actually slice it right down here, and they put in English rules. And I wonder if that's potentially what they're doing here, and if they're maybe, I don't know. I would like to know the behind-the-scenes logistics of this, because it's such an odd situation the more you dig into it. And I don't know. I don't know, and maybe that's what's holding it back. Maybe, because you have that quote. You appear to have everything you need. Maybe it's that cost, though. It could be the cost. Because, for what is this, a 90-card game? Is that what it is? Oh, my gosh. I want all this stuff up top, too. That'd be nice to have all that stuff for you. 90 ingredient cards, 16 special cards. So we're looking at 106 square cards. And, what is this? 16 Dixit style. Okay, so tarot cards. And then a relatively small box. So, you know what? With that size box, the tarot cards, I can get by with $37 plus the shipping. That's a lot. I don't know if this is I don't know if it looks like a $40 game. Which could potentially be why it's not, been blowing up every time they do it. But let's check this out. Early birds, 1 copy, $20. So it's a timed early bird, and then anywhere in the world is just it's going to ship in August, about $37, so about $42 US for this game. You know what? I can stomach that. I can stomach that. It does seem a bit high for the size of that box, though, and also for the components, and that too, because the components are relatively simple, but. There you go. That is MasterSweets, a very interesting Kickstarter. That's what I love about this segment. Every single time I do this, there is just something different, something unique happening. In this one, they are doubling and tripling down on that MasterSweets game. But there you go. That is MasterSweets FE. And you know what? It looks like they got the Richard Ham run through after the 3rd one, maybe. Or maybe they just weren't marketing it enough in the first. I don't know. Anywho. If you're enjoying what we're doing, please click on the subscribe button down below. Also, if you have any suggestions for the Kickstarter critique or a game you'd like to see on the Kickstarter critique, let me know in the comments down below. And as always, thanks for your time, YouTube. And that stream. Yeah. Another stream. Done.